Fills up your spine. It's time for Enter Sandman. The Aztecs will put total leather to crank us up. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Hokies offense will take the field first. Looking for a man. It's Newton. Find some fresh air. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The Hokies with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. This time the defense was ready and they stop him in his tracks.
That's a great individual play, and I love cornerbacks that don't just take pride in covering guys. I like guys that like to put their face in the fan and affect the running game. This dude is physical, and he impacts the defense because of it.
And those guys are really hard to find. A lot of corners, they're smaller. They don't want any part of the physical run game. Nice job sticking his face in there, setting the edge, making the tackle.
Well, the defense watched film last week. They saw this running back catch multiple passes, and that hasn't been the case today. They are clamping down on him, always aware of him, especially in the passing game, and so far they've taken him away.
Breaks into the open. At the 20. Touchdown, Hokies. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
And as a coach, you're just hoping your offense can take the field on the first series of the game and create a little bit of momentum, get into a rhythm. How about that running play? Hitting a home run early in this game. You know that's got the sidelines all juiced up.
He'll bring it out. It's Brown. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. So San Diego State's offense will have its first possession of the game. The matchup we'll be watching in this one really takes you back. Big-time running back going right into the face of a tackling machine at linebacker, David.
Yeah, and we're going to see this individual battle a lot. Not just in pass coverage when they match up, but just meeting in holes. And who's going to win when they go head to...
Gashing the D on the right. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. They opened up this drive, getting all the way out to the 35, and now it's 1st down again. Under fire. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. He's in open space downfield. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. And the Aztecs, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Off play action on 1st down. He's going to take off.
Man, that's so frustrating. It happens so fast. He just pulls it down. It looks like pass. He pulls it down, and he's gone. Just like that, chewing up yards. So much speed, so hard to stop.
Fires to the right. And it's picked off at the goal line. He'll try to take it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And a nice pickup on the line and gets down to avoid contact. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement.
Turning it on, and he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. Fundamental football with the Hokies. We talk about special teams, but the running game has always been part of their DNA.
And when you continue to find guys at the running back spot like David Wilson and those guys that you can feature, you can give them the ball, establish that physicality, establish that playmaking, it gets everything rolling for this offense.
Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Might be looking to run. It's picked off, and they ruined the drive with a turnover. Didn't get it. To show off those return skills, but he gives his offense the ball at the 29. Looking to throw, it's Curry. Pressure coming. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The Aztecs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack.
This defense has the ability to get pressure on the QB from the edge. And I don't necessarily mean from defensive ends, but from the outside linebackers. These guys get in their sprinter stances, and they come off the ball. That outside linebacker showed you his speed right there.
So he was forced to just take what the defense gave him, and they were able to stop him short of the first down.
And when you're a defense and you get 3rd and long and you know exactly where those sticks are, you set your feet at them, they throw it underneath, I go rally, make the tackle. Perfect 3rd down and long execution by this defense.
They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. They'll start this drive going to the air. Grabbed in the backfield. It's King. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. They're lining up on 1st and 10 from the 38. Got his man all by himself. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
And coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Aztecs offense ready to go back to work. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Under fire. He'll pull it down and run. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit.
I got to be honest. I know the defense respected this guy's running ability. I don't know, though, if they knew he was this good. He has been gashing them in this game with his legs, and already you're seeing the defense now make some adjustments to slow this guy down. They were able to get him to the ground. He's still got a couple yards, but this has got to continue for this defense. You know he is going to carry the ball.
These fans touching the figurative Hokie stone, doing their part to help out on 3rd down. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. And the Aztecs will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. The fair catch just inside the 40. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. Wants to throw. It's Newton. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Well, on defense, they know that this offense is going to try and take shots. They're going to try and keep their secondary players in a position to make these types of plays. Good job on the back end forcing that incompletion.
3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Back open in the middle. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and they'll mark it at the 48. And the Hokies come to the line with a new set of downs. Oh, better look out. There he goes. Touchdown, Hokies. Great job by the back on the option. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Man, these coaches talked about being aggressive, and they were. First quarter, you're going with the onside already. I would say it's a little bit careless, a little bit reckless. Onside kicks are not high percentage, but...
And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. The Aztecs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile.
And anytime you hit the quarterback, man, you make him think, you speed up the processor a little bit, and that's the 3rd on the day. This is a unit, actually, that does a good job of that. They're in the top 25 in the country at getting the quarterback on the ground.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
That's it for this period, and it's Virginia Tech on top. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. So 1st down here as they go back to work. They'll give it to the back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. Looking downfield, it's Curry. Quick completion on the out. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This senior shows some serious arm strength firing that one in for the 1st down. From the red zone, looking for a space. Makes the catch. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Looking to fire. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, San Diego State. Quick strike through the air for the score.
Man, really nice job attacking the middle of the field. You see those safeties, man, I want to split them. He splits it right down the middle, throws that post, right on the numbers, catches the ball in the end zone, touchdown.
San Diego State, 7.
He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. It's complete to the left. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Finds a little space. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down.
There's really no secret to it, David. When this guy's running well, this offense is so hard to stop.
It opens up everything, and he's having a great day, showing you a little bit of everything, and this offense has got it rolling in the ground.
Brought down at the 25-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup, and this offense is threatening. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking downfield on 1st down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Wiggins. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
The thing I like about about the slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route running. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry.
They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
How many first downs is that, guys? On this drive alone, this defense has got to find a way to get off the field. They're playing way too many snaps.
And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to roll. Football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. San Diego State takes over as the offense is ready to go to work. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably score pretty quick.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
Firing to the right, complete. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down.
Well, the offense just taking what the defense gives them there. There's a lot of cushion out in coverage, so that was just too easy for the quarterback. Spits it out, and they pick up the first.
Looking to throw, it's Curry. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Just a short pass to the tight end. He'll be forced out of bounds. Let's mark it at the 48-yard line as this offense continues its work. They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. Working that left side now. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That quarterback putting space in the fan, I love it. Coming up quickly, making a tackle in space.
Gives it on the option. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. And the Aztecs will send out the punt unit. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage. And the defense...
Oh, he's got some space. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. On the option. He'll pitch it. Spins away from the defense. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection.
And that's exactly how you draw it up, and that's why the option's so hard to stop. QB, man, draw the defense in. Look at me. I'm the first option. Bam, next thing you know, he pitches it, gets a positive gain down the field.
And I think that time the quarterback made the wrong read. He was trying to pitch it. He didn't have to, though. There was a lot of green grass and space out in front of him. If he just holds on to that football, he might not score a touchdown, but he's definitely going to be able to at least get positive yards. I think that's a play on the option the quarterback would like to have back.
We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. Looking downfield, it's Newton. Oh, they're after him. Fires on the move. Wideout trying to get it in. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. This offense is about to face the one thing that can stop it. Time expiring in the first half. Before then, they can get another score. It's complete on the right side. Touchdown, Hokies! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. Climbing up to tack one more onto that lead.
Defense has got to do a better job of corralling this wide receiver. They've got to know where he lines up each and every play. And then once he has the ball, they have to play with a sense of urgency and get Hats to the football. He's just way too dangerous in the open field.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Motion from the wideout. Wants to go up top on first down. Got his man downfield. Brings into the open. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. The Aztecs want to pick up the tempo. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Offense getting set for first down. Here we go. Looking to throw on first down. Gets away. And the Aztecs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air, it's Curry. Here comes the heat. Under pressure and down he goes. Chains keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Aztecs will bring the punt team onto the field. Takes it on the return. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. They've been the height of efficiency here in the first half, David. You've got to think they're going to try to click it right down the field here.
When you're looking at your playbook and it's worked so well in the first half, I'm looking to continue to do what I've been doing, Palmer, because it's been all gas.
Oh, that's right. Strike while the iron's hot, too. Before this defense gets to going at halftime, it potentially make some adjustments, show you some different looks in the second half. Whatever you've been doing, it's working. Keep it up.
And it's incomplete, going for the massive, explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. They bring him down, but it'll be first down at the 42. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. The Hokies have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to throw, it's Curry. Unloads to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. You've already set your punter out 4 times. At least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. Throws to the wideout. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. And they get the takeaway and prevent points from going up just before the end of the half. Waning seconds of the first half, let's see just how aggressive they'll be. Wants to throw on 1st down. Going over the top. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Just enough time for one final play in this half. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. He'll take another shot here. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a great one today from there in Blacksburg.
Go ahead and roll the dice to start this 2nd half. They're lined up for an onside kick. They're on it, and they get it back for another drive. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. To the air on 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's King. Turning it on! Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back.
False start offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Offense gets set for 2nd down. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
I'm not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block that. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
Bringing the heat. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick. Give to the back. Got room on the return. Picks up the 1st down. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Aztecs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Dropping back, it's Curry. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
This is a situation here in the 3rd quarter. This offense did not want to be in facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this, and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
The Aztecs are moving quickly down the field. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Thanks to Graff. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. They just keep firing. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Snagged in the middle. It's Robinson. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. And the Aztecs have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Pushes for the goal line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Aztecs!
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
And that kick was perfectly down the middle.
35. San Diego State.
No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. They still have a cushion, but you don't want to feed that hope with unproductive drives. Rides it and reads it. They found a little running room out of the Wildcats, still short of the 1st down marker.
I suspect we can see that same exact play. They make it look really easy, running the option down the line of scrimmage, QB making good decisions and keeping them in good 2nd down situations.
On the direct snap, it's King. Got a little space. There he goes. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. Excellent pass by the back on the option.
David, this guy's showing us everything he's...
Forget the kick. He's going to throw it. And he's got it. Into the end zone for the 2-point conversion as they extend the lead. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. Coming out with it, it's Brown. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Looking to pass, it's Curry. Makes the grab over the middle. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Now on 2nd down. He leaves it with his back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Aztecs send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. He'll take it himself. Past the 1st down marker and still running. They finally make the stop, and the defense out of sorts against that Wildcat, and they give up a big play.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage.
How about that? You don't see those, touch passes go for negative yards very often. Usually this is a short flip that counts as a completion that goes a long way, but the defense aggressive. Saw it, pulled the trigger, came outside, made sure he didn't get outside and get to that end. Nice job by the defense.
And the Hokies are moving quickly down the field. stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch.
Got enough space. Touchdown, Hokie. And they take it in for 6 more points. I mean, the way this team has dominated this game, impressive to say the least.
And it's cool now because you're kicking the crud out of them so bad, you start to put the backups in, and all them get to get juice and get to get some playing time, get some feel good. And the other side, well, they're just taking it right to the face.
Guys, let's see what adjustments this San Diego State offense has made this time. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. And the Aztecs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll run play action. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, this defense was ready for goal lines against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up. But if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. Splits the uprights from 56, and he's got 3 on the board. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. On the direct snap, it's Downs. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Virginia Tech is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So the final period starts with a second down play. Unloads quickly. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Fires to the big fella.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often. With that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year. And
here comes the offense on second down. He's got an open man. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. And that comfortable lead they enjoy right now is not slowing down the aggression, not one bit.
Well, I think at this point the coaching staff is just trying.
Fires deep toward the end zone. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection. So now it's second and long. This time on target. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Who says in the RPO pass game you can't throw anything vertically downfield, right? It doesn't all have to be screens and throws to the line of scrimmage. There's a good example of a quarterback pushing the ball vertically downfield after the play fake to the running.
Touchdown, Virginia Tech! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board. They extend this fourth quarter lead, and now they are staring at a 7-game winning streak. This dude is just running amok for the Hokies both through the air and on the ground.
He's just doing some serious damage. And whether it's running, whether it's throwing, this guy has been on point, making you think of some great... like Mike Vick back in the day that just electrified Virginia Tech fans.
This drive will open from the 15. Back to throw, it's Moran. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted, the defense has set him up. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's pass, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Add them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab on the left. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field.
Hold offense.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Flag. He'll do it himself. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
I just love the way the defense prepares. Each and every week we see this defense come out, and it's like 11 guys, they've got their head in the game, and they're playing as one unit. They knew it was going to be tough.
Touchdown, Hokies! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points. They're on the board again, and it looks as if this winning streak is going to continue.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
And everybody's got different philosophies. Some people kick onsides every single time. You go for the big play, try to create some momentum for your team, but they failed. A nice job covering the kick, seeing the football off the kicker's foot, securing it, getting on the ground, and making sure your offense retains the football.
They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to pass, it's Moran. Unloads to the wideout. Working the middle. He found his man and zipped it in there, and they've got a 1st down in the red zone at the 11. The Aztecs have moved it inside the 20. Give to Brown. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. Go straight ahead. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And this offense knew coming into the game, when they get to the red zone, it's going to be tough sledding because it's hard to run, especially against this physical defense. They're one of the top 5 defenses stopping the run. And you know at this area of the field, it's really...
Touchdown, San Diego State! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive.
Well, it's good to finally see this offense have a little bit of success because that has not been the case in this game. Nothing has gone their way. They keep shooting themselves in the foot. You know, guys, coaches are always trying to find things to build on, and this is at least something late in this game, scoring that touchdown that hopefully helps build their confidence the next time they take the field.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The lone back's got it. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. The Hokies in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Off play action. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the right. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield on 1st down. Turns it loose deep. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Good quickness to grab it off the deflection. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll try the run. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? It'll be 3rd and long. Quarterback making checks. On 3rd down, going up top. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes a catch. Converts on 4th down. Is still on his feet. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, we're about to get another look at this San Diego State offense. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. To the air, it's Moran. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Back to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. He's got it for a big play. Off and running. And he'll take it in for the touchdown. It won't have much impact on the outcome of the game, but it is a fabulous parting gift, a consolation prize, if you will.
I think it's a good sign for coaches to see that their team is still fighting. They're getting blown out in this game. Nothing has gone their offense's way. They've been outmatched. But here in the 4th quarter, you like to see guys competing. You like to see guys still trying to fight. Because as a coach, you want to know, next time you take the field, which guys you can depend on and what you can build off of.
Creates a little space. Looking for room at the 40. Oh, he's got some space. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down. With a 1st down, they'll snap it from the 32. From the gun, running back gets to give. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. And the Hokies look to do some damage in the red zone. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. He'll try to overcome that last play on 2nd and 15.
And how about the aggressiveness of this defense? I love this. Don't let him get to the sideline. Kept the ball in the...
Got some room, headed to the goal line. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. To the air, it's Moran. Going to try to get it himself. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long.
3:25.
Looking to fire. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And that play is a microcosm of what this game has been. They have not been able to protect their quarterback all game long, early or late.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. And his first pass is incomplete.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points? Because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them, or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.
The Hokies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. A shot toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. And the Hokies line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Looks as if he's going to run it. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. On 1st down, here comes this offense. He'll take a shot. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And good hands there by the defense on that shot to the end zone. And after this play, the cake will be baked. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off. We're at the midway point of the season, and after the showing they delivered today, this team is firing on all cylinders through week 7.
We've been talking a lot about this team, but you want to be remembered in the month of November. The most important part and the meat of this schedule now is coming up. If you play well throughout the 2nd half of the year, we're talking college football playoff potential.
Yeah, but you got to start somewhere, right? And I like that they started strong, made it to week 7 now. Yes, the rivalries are coming up, and more important games are coming up, but you did what you needed to do to start the season. Now just keep that mindset and keep grinding.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Powell.